views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Hi, welcome. This is Dr. John DeMartini. This is one of the most amazing and inspiring shows that you can listen into. If you want to be on the edge of your seats, if you want to open up your heart, if you want to expand your mind, and you want to meet incredible people, stay tuned because you're just about to experience a transformative radio show that will change your life. And you're listening to the Dr. Pat Show that's coming up right next.
The following audio is via a Skype call.
Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Talk radio to thrive by. Powerful, inspiring, and coming to you live, bringing you stories of people like you and me busting through and living life full out. Get ready to dare to wonder what your life would be like if you knew you could not fail. Hey everybody, it is so great to be connecting with all of you. Why? Because angels are among us, and that's what you all are. You're the best listeners on the planet. And I absolutely love and adore all of you. I have had the honor and the privilege of connecting with you over a 14-year period, and boy, looking forward to a great future together, as has my co-host today, Sue Storm. You know, she was one of the first folks to join me 14 years ago, right here, Sue Storm, the Angel Lady. And in that period of time, we've talked about many, many, many things. She's helped hundreds of you, if not thousands of you. And what I know about today is nothing can keep us from talking about the angels among us. Sue, you are the Angel Lady. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Dr. Pat. How are you doing today?
You know, I'm doing pretty good today. And I'm doing a lot better talking with you. For sure.
Good.
But, you know, let me ask you a question. Angels among us, right? You know this. You've really been talking with them for decades, and decades. And, you know, I want to ask you, what has your life been like? And what is it that keeps you pushing on to help all of us understand it?
Well, one thing is having a support system, knowing that you're never alone, and there's always that guidance. There's always something there to move you forward, to help you out. It's interesting because I always had the voice of Archangel Michael guiding me, telling me things, comforting me. And it's just a wonderful experience, and I'm sure others have had the same thing. They're just not sure that that's their angel. They're not aware. And even as a child, I wasn't aware that that adult male voice I would hear giving me comfort and guidance was Archangel Michael. I didn't learn that until I was an adult. But it was interesting. It was fun. It was invigorating, and you know, and I guess the only thing I could say is interesting because I used to notice that I knew things other people didn't know, and I wondered why I knew those things. So it was kind of an interesting life.
Yeah, and for you then decided what? You woke up one day and said, wait a minute, I'm going to tell people about this. Tell us what that was like, that transition.
How I found out it was Archangel Michael and if all this came to pass?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay. So what happened is I was using my gifts and my guidance, and I was calling myself a prosperity consultant because basically that's what I was, but I was getting the guidance from the angels, and I didn't know that. And then the women who wrote the book Angel Speak somehow connected as they were woken up in the middle of the night by the angels and told to come to Chicago and find this woman and awaken her to her gifts. And by a process of elimination, they found me somehow. And that's how it all worked out. And then I found out that inner guidance, the voice I called my little man turned out to be Archangel Michael, and from that time on, I've just been using the angels, talking to the angels, learning who they are, learning what they can do, and just, wow, things are great.
Yeah. And you also have written a number of books which help folks understand that there are ways for us to communicate, especially when things in life really do stump us, where there isn't things in life, literally cause us to become totally immobilized and stuck. As I like to say, a little crusty.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're crust busting. So yes, the purpose of the books, they all start with Angel First Aid. They're a series of books. Angel First Aid, RX for Miracles, Angel First Aid, RX for Success, and the latest, Angel First Aid, Remedies for Life, Love, and Prosperity. Each book is a little handbook, guidebook to how to make your life better. And my thought was, when I was writing the book, if it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you wake up and there's no one to talk to and you have a problem and it's going over in your head and it's about money, health, happiness, pets, relationships, what can you do? So you can go to your Angel First Aid book, you can look in the index, find out what remedy would work, what visualization, what exercise, what angel, what affirmation, and you can really turn it around, and turn it around quickly, and do it yourself. And like I think I might have said on the air before, there's one man who has a book, Angel First Aid book in his car. He's got it in his office. He travels. He's got it where at his other apartment, so which is overseas, by the way. So it's just something that you can keep with you. And there's a glossary of angels in the back of the book that tells you which angel to call on for whatever specific purpose. If you're having relationship trouble, if you need more love in your life, if you need a financial angel, they're all listed in the back of the book. So it's the books are great. I can't be there all the time. I mean, I can do consultations. I can help you make decisions. I can, let the voice of the angels come through, but I can't be there all the time, so you've got the books.
Yeah. And, tell us what the angels and identifying the angels means, because we're going to be opening up the phone lines here. And there are a couple different dimensions to talk about. One is, wait a minute, we can know what our angels are and can have a real conversation with them on just about anything. The other part of this is sometimes we have questions and want some guidance. And isn't this part of what you've learned and what you're sharing, and also how you work with people individually?
Yes, absolutely. And if you have something going on in your mind, if you don't know how to make a decision, if you're wondering about it and it's coming up, the angels can just give you a new perspective. They can give you an idea. Sometimes it's an idea that you wouldn't have thought of at all, but, calling on them, asking them to help. And if you have a request, make that request before you go to bed at night, because the angels don't sleep, and they can help you throughout the day. They can help you throughout. They can work through the night, and by the morning, your request or ideas about it can work out. And you're also always welcome to call the angel lady and get an answer and a new perspective.
So tell me, how do people call the angel lady? And I know today we're going to be taking callers, so I want everybody to know, please write down this number and please start calling in, and we're going to tell you what's going to happen. 1-800-930-2819. First, Sue, tell folks what's going to happen when they call in.
Sure. You can give me your first name, and I will give you the names of 3 guardian angels. Everyone has 3 angels that are chosen for you based on your life's purpose. The angels are here to support you finding in your path and then moving forward on your path so that your life is successful. And if things aren't going well in some area of your life, you just need the angels to help you kind of adjust it, or maybe you're not doing the right thing. And but if you're on your path and things are going well, the angels will help you get into a higher spiritual place as well.
Yeah. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk about what Sue has brought to the forefront in a 14-year period. And if you're sitting listening to the show and you're completely overwhelmed with what's going on in the world, what seems to be absolute discord in the way we communicate these days, or if you're just trying to get through your day, 1-800-930-2819. We have got a remedy, an angel remedy for you. I'm Dr. Pat. If you want to find out more about me, go to the Dr. Pat Show or Transformation Talk Radio. If you want to hear more about Miss Sue, then go to Sue Storm, the Angel Lady. You can go to theangellady.net, theangellady.net. Let's take a short break, everyone. Guess what? We'll be right back.
Hey listeners, would you love to have the most imaginable relationships ever? David Karcher has just finished his breakthrough book, The 7 Spiritual Strategies for Fulfilling Relationships, and he is giving you a copy. Learn to move any important relationship in your life forward like never before. Visit davidkarcher.com/blessing or transformationtalkradio.com to receive this incredible gift. Once again, that's davidkarcher.com/blessing.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
On the cutting edge of the new mainstream, Christine Upchurch is passionate about bringing together science, psychology, and spirituality in a way that can be applied to our everyday lives for true transformation. The Christine Upchurch Show, stellar conversations to illuminate your journey, engages some of the most outstanding visionaries on the planet in lively dialogue to inspire you to become that bright light you're meant to be. Join Christine every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Time on KKNW, AM 1150, and Transformation Talk Radio.
Did you know that all of the shows on the Transformation Radio Network are available as podcasts to stream or download?
Really?
Check us out. Go to transformationradio.fm. We have business shows, spiritual shows, energy healing shows, and pretty much everything in between. Something for everyone, guaranteed to inspire, educate, and transform. We are transforming the world, one listener at a time.
Chris Stanis is a spiritual leader and healer and teaches a course on how you can transform your life through a meditation and healing system that will manifest your spirit's dreams. She manifested the Women of Wisdom Conference, the Women of Wisdom book, and this radio show. And she can show you how to change your life too. Are you ready? Visit the website and contact her at voicesofwomentoday.com. That's voicesofwomentoday.com.
What if your body and mind were the compasses to the secrets, mysteries, and magic of life? Glenna Rice, co-host of The Questionable Parents, is inviting you to access all that is possible. Glenna is a 10-year certified veteran access consciousness facilitator who offers an amazing variety of life-changing classes and workshops. Work with Glenna from anywhere, with teleclasses and workshops all over the globe. To learn more and see Glenna's current schedule of events, classes, and workshops, visit glennarice.com.
So many of you probably know that if you're anything like me, maybe you saw the movie Deadpool being shocked about my friend, Juice Newton. Her song made it to the top of the charts again as one of the songs from Deadpool, Angels in the Morning. But Sue Storm will tell you, we got angels 24/7. Now, Sue, before we jump to the phone, listen, every time you're on, you have something special for people. Please, what do you have for us today?
Okay, so we're just going to follow through with my what I call the Dr. Pat special, and it's where you pay for 1/2 hour of time with me, and then you get the second half hour at no charge. And so it's really an hour for the price of a half hour, and that seems to be the most popular, and we split it up so you have a half hour of time with me, and then in between, in the week in between, then you have time to think about, oh, what did I forget to ask her, or this comes up, or that comes up. So it just gives you, two for the price of one. And what do they call it? Double your money?
Double your money.
Yep, that's it. We'll call it Dr. Pat's Double Your Money. How about that?
Awesome. Okay, so for those of you out there, you've called into the show. Benny, let's hit the phones.
Sure, we'll take Tammy calling in from Monroe. Hello, Tammy.
Hi. Thank you for taking my call.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. A little nervous here, but I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Awesome. Have you ever gotten your angels from Sue yet?
I think I was told Michael was one of my angels, but that's all I can remember, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. So Sarah is one of your angels, and she's the angel of harmony, peace and harmony. And they're telling me that's really important in your life, to have a feeling of fullness and peace and harmony. And then another one of your angels is Timothy. Timothy is the angel of good fortune, and that's your financial angel. That's the one that's going to help you make it, if you haven't already.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we need Timothy to do a better job, or how's he doing?
Yeah, tell us what your question is.
Well, my question is that I'm in a spot where I'm getting help, and I'm very thankful for it, but I can't seem to relax, and I'm not sure where or how I can get that peace to just relax so that way I can get things done and let things happen. Does that make sense?
Dr. Pat, I missed a little bit of the beginning. Can you just repeat?
Please ask your question again.
I'm in a spot in my life that I'm doing good. That I've got help, and
Nice.
I'm turning to the next level. But I keep on overthinking my stuff, which is causing me a lot of stress. And I need to try to just relax so I can let life happen. And
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
I got
that
it.
overthinking thing, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know, and I think that's what we sort of touched on just in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a very simple remedy, and you just say the number 1 and snap your fingers, 2, snap your fingers, 3, snap your fingers, and then put your hand up like a school guard and say stop. And you put your hand out and say stop. So you do 1 click, 2 click, 3 click, stop. And do that for a few times, and actually that part of you that's making you anxious and that's making you have the thought go over and over and over in your head will just stop. You won't get that feeling. And the reason that you're having that feeling is because there's something inside of you that's either nervous or scared or anxious, and so it's going over and over in your head. But as far as overthinking, I call it the what if, because when you overthink, you're usually doing, well, what if this happens, or what if that doesn't happen, or what if. So do the 3 clicks and get the what ifs out of your mind, and then you'll be able to think more clearly of what you really need to do. And the angel that's jumping up in front of me is Cornell, and Cornell is the angel of decision making. So if this overthinking is about a specific decision, then let Cornell come in and help you make that decision.
okay, that sounds wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Good luck.
Awesome. Now, I want to tell everybody, Sue, please mention for folks that you have several books. Tell folks what they are.
Okay. So there's one called RX for Miracles. They all start with Angel First Aid. Angel First Aid, RX, or Prescription for Miracles, is just a general book. It's light. It's got more pictures in it. It's for younger people, and like teenagers, and it's easier. It's easier to read, and so that's a fun book. The second one is Angel First Aid RX, or Prescription for Success, and that's a book on how do you find your life's purpose and become successful. And the angels say that if you're doing your life's purpose, there'll be less bumps in the road. Things will go easier for you. The money will flow. The good feelings and satisfaction will come your way. So that's the second one. And then the third one is called Angel First Aid Remedies for Life, Love, and Prosperity. And that's a book that has actually, I wrote 4 books and put pieces of each of them, or sections of each of them, in the Remedies for Life, Love, and Prosperity. And it's a encyclopedia of remedies, affirmations, angels, and stories. And the good news is Dr. Pat and Benny both are in the Remedies book, and they each have a whole page dedicated to them. And they're and Dr. Pat, you're in the friendship area, how to make friends and keep your friends, and what angels to use, and
Yeah, I pulled out the book before, and I was looking at it, and there's one section I'm really struck by and talking about for a minute, and it's in the Angel First Aid RX for Success. And one of the things you have in the book is under the chapter on energy. And it says, prosperity is accelerated by establishing a balance that effortlessly links all energies, mental, physical, and spiritual. Personal advancement can be fueled by the connection and positive interaction generated by this harmonious trio. Maximizing the flow builds energy for success. Paula is the angel of energy. And then you go on to talk about case studies and remedies, which we're going to talk about today as well. But we now know that energy and the way we talk about it is seriously important for success, don't we?
Yes, and also when you're balanced, your mental, physical, and emotional, you're aligned. And if you're aligned with the energy, then it can flow through you. And the energy, even financial energy, starts over the top of your head and goes through down your body and out your solar plexus. I don't know if we ever talked about that. And makes a big circle and comes back over the top of your head and down out through your solar plexus. And that's the energy that helps you manifest. And it manifests through your body. So it's a balance, it's an alignment, but it's also pepping you up. It's also giving you the motivation and giving you the strength to do what you want to do.
Yeah, and let's talk about this for a minute, because part of it is you might be thinking, oh, wait, energy, how does that work? There's this idea of positive energy and negative energy. And, it's really iconic in terms of how we look at energy as neutrons and all sorts of positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. I mean, even when we look at magnets, right? Because you have an exercise about this. Even when we look at magnets, you have to have the right elements of magnets to work together. So the universe is this impersonal law, let's say. It doesn't know that if we say something negative about ourselves and about our life, it doesn't know, well, maybe they didn't mean it. It just kind of takes it and runs, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah. So it does not, the subconscious mind does not recognize a negative. So if you say, I don't want to XYZ, it's hearing, I want to XYZ. So you have to be very careful not to do the negatives in the comments. And in affirmations, all affirmations in the book start with I am or I have. It's something that's already accomplished, something that's already there, and you're working toward it. So it's a given. It's already taken place. And that starts with the affirmations. Does that help?
Yeah. We're going to take a short break, everyone. When we come back, we're going to go right to the phones. We are taking your calls. 1-800-930-2819, 1-800-930-2819. And if you want to find out more about Sue, you can go to theangellady.net. We're going to take a short break, everyone. We'll be right back. Tune in to the hit show Mouthing Off with Chef Rossi. Chef Rossi mouths off about different subjects in pursuit of breaking down walls and opening up your minds. She and Dr. Pat banter back and forth, taking from the headlines of the day on subjects that reach beyond what goes on in the world into your hearts. And go to theragingskillet.com to find out more and let Chef Rossi know what's on your mind.
Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Steffen each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. Visit thetruthисfunny.com.
Miss any shows during the week? Don't worry, we've got you covered. With the free Transformation Talk Radio app, you'll have access to all of the past week's shows in the palm of your hand. Tune in to Transformation Talk Radio anywhere you go with our free app for any of your devices. Check out our app in the App Store and Google Play Store today.
Gifted intuitive healer and spiritual teacher Sarah Luce brings her unique style to the hit show Small Steps, Big Breakthrough Radio on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Tune in each month as Sarah turns reality on end and shows us how to experience expansive results with simple yet powerful steps. Expect an enlightening bend on what you currently believe is possible. For show details and upcoming topics, visit SarahLuce.com. That's SarahLoos.com.
Are you ready for a game changer? Sarah Westall is bringing you Business Game Changers Radio. Sarah brings you leading experts, visionaries, and newsmakers who provide the best commentary on big issues and cutting-edge innovations. Sarah's 20 years as a business executive will help you think like an entrepreneur with expertise, energy, and attitude. Tune in to Business Game Changers Mondays at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Oh, I gotta love it. I gotta love it. Juice Newton, everybody. Just totally love it. For those of you out there, we are going to hop on the phone lines in a minute. Sylvia, Barb, hang on. But before we do, tell everybody, Sue, about the special and, again, how they can find out more about you.
Absolutely. So it's the angellady.net is my website. My 800 number to reach me to get books or to sign up for a consultation or a session is 800-323-1790, 800-323-1790. Now, that's my number, not Dr. Pat's. And the special is you pay for 1/2 hour and you get the second half hour at no charge. We're calling that the Dr. Pat 2-for-1 and double your money. We've got a way of doing it. But we split up the 2 half hours, and then you'll have time in between to think about things that you might have forgotten. And at the end, people always say, "Oh, I forgot to ask this." And
yeah,
so we work it that way, and you will become energized and happier and get a good feeling. You will leave the session feeling much better than you started it.
Yeah, absolutely. And there will be results.
Absolutely results.
There will be results.
That's a nice way of putting it. It's not just feeling inside. It's results. It's getting what you want. Where are you now? Where do you want to be? That's what I ask you, and then your angels get you there. And easily. It's not hard. The angels say life is not hard. We just don't know how to live it. So they give you that easy formula to get there.
Yeah. Look it. I talked about energy before. We got a lot of energy going on right now. Mr. Benny, who do we have next?
We'll take Sylvia calling in from the Renton area. Hello, Sylvia. Sylvia, are you there? All right. Well, let's do this. Let's put Sylvia back on hold. Appreciate that. And let's go to Barb. Barb from Seattle. Hello, Barb. Are you with me?
Barb.
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Howdy.
Hi.
How can we help you today?
Well, I've been having some setbacks financially, especially, and then that, kind of takes away my self-confidence. Everything looks like it's going really great, and then there's just a huge setback financially. So I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. You ready for your angels? Have you gotten your angels yet? Do you know who they are?
I don't.
Okay. So let's do this. Your archangel is Gabriel, and Gabriel is the angel of arts, communication, invention. So it's an angel that's going to help you communicate with with others and with the angels. And then you also have Caroline, who's the angel of positive thinking. And we were talking about positive before when we were talking about energy. And then your money angel is Katrina, and Katrina is the angel of prosperity. And to the angels, prosperity is everything working. Happiness, health, financial success, everything together is prosperity to the angels. So you've got really good angels. Now, as you were talking, it sounded like you're moving along, and then all of a sudden you drop something. The other shoe drops, and you hit the wall, and boom, you go down. So okay. So the one of the things I'm thinking is that when you start to find yourself going down, do you have a bad feeling? Is there a bad feeling in your gut at the same time? Kind of a Okay. So that's a judge. And the
that
judge,
old, I knew it.
The judge is like the critical voice inside of you that says you can't do it, you're not going to make it. Who do you think you are? That's that judge. So when you hear that judge, and when you feel that awful feeling, bring yourself out so that you can be clear and do the 3 clicks that we were talking about before, where you do the 1, you'd say 1 and then snap your fingers, 2, 3, and then put your hand up and say stop. And if you do that about 3 times, the feeling will go away, and then you'll be able to think more clearly about what you need. And you're always welcome to call me, 800-323-1790, and we can work on it together. But I think that'll help. What is the main thing? Is the main issue money, finances?
Well, it is. It is, because money is what got me stuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. So the affirmation is, I am a mighty money magnet. And you say it with strength and power, and you become a mighty money magnet. Because I just feel like the money comes near you and drops in front of you. It doesn't come to you. It doesn't get out there all the way. So you be that magnet, and you pull it in.
Yes. So, Sue, can you tell me the second angel again? I didn't catch that. I got Gabriel and Katrina, but not the second one.
Caroline, positive thinking.
Caroline.
Yeah, let her help you with your positive thinking.
Thank you.
Okay?
I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Sue.
Well, thanks for calling.
Awesome. And, I love that the way this happens is that, ask and you shall receive is a large part of it. This is not just questions that come up about us, but you also work with people and their pets. And a lot of folks don't know that about you, that they can actually call in today and ask about that, as well as ask about the angels for their children or spouse. Tell folks about that.
Sure. Yeah, they can call in and ask about their children and the angels for their children, or you can email me. You can get the email of the angel lady at Comcast.net, and I will give you the names of the angels for your children. And were you also mentioning pets? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah, pets.
Okay, sure, absolutely. I love pets. And we have a whole section in our book, on the remedies book, about pets. And pets have one angel, Thomas, the angel of animal care. It takes care of the angels, the angel pets, right? Takes care of the pets and all their needs. And in the book, it has remedies for healing pets and remedies for actually even psychic remedies to get your pet to listen to you better and come to you when you just call with your mind. All kinds of fun things to do with your pet.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, when folks think about this in your book, clearly the one I was looking at a few minutes ago, Angel First Aid, Remedies for Life, Love, and Prosperity, I was looking at this, and you also talk with us about looking at options, looking at what we can ask, how we go about it. And you give some great case study examples in the book. I mean, there's one I was looking at was identity crisis, and as I was looking at it, I was thinking, wow, look at what Carol's steps to success were. Moving forward with Sue, we're going to be continuing to talk about the work that she's done and how she's gone about it and the countless people she's helped. So let's go to the phones, Mr. Benny. I know we've got somebody else hanging on.
Yeah, let's try back with Sylvia. Hello, are you with us, Sylvia?
Yes, I am.
Yay, we got her back.
Good.
All right. Tell us how
do?
we can help you today.
Well, I got a chance to move, cheaper rent, and get caught up and get everything squared away. Is this a good thing?
Okay, so you're asking me if it's a good thing to get things squared away? Is that what the question is?
And to move.
Yeah,
to move and get things squared away.
Yeah.
You're not ready to move. There's something inside of you that's holding you back. You seem undecided about it. Getting things squared away, that's a good idea, but moving, I'm not sure. How about we do this? How about I give you a gift certificate, and you can call me, 800-323-1790, and we'll talk about it with the angels and get you straightened away on it, because there's something really resisting inside of you.
So it's just that it's a smaller place, the cheaper rent, and I love my apartment now, but I need to move to get things caught up to help myself.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. You want to call me after the show? We'll figure it out. How's that?
I'm in my car, and I don't have a pen to write down anything.
Okay, well, what you can probably do is, you'll be able to listen back to the show tonight and take down Sue's number then, and we'll be able to get it to you. But we don't want you to be driving and doing this, so thanks for letting us know about that. So 1-800-930-2819 for calling in the show today. 1-800-930-2819. And Sue, please let folks know how they can get a hold of you, and also remind them of, the options that you put together for them to work with you personally.
Sure. All right. So my website is theangellady.net, TheAngellady.net. My 800 number, toll free, 800-323-1790, 800-323-1790. And the special that we're doing, the Dr. Pat special, is you pay for 1/2 hour and you get a full hour of my time. And so that's 2 for 1, double your money. And what you will get in a session, first of all, what do you need? What's missing in your life? Where is that hole inside of you? How do we fill it? So whatever you need, your angels are on top of it. They know exactly what it is, how to help you, how to release the old, bring in the new. I mean, it's an experience worth trying. It really is.
Yeah, and again, tell them your website and the number for for folks to call.
Sure. TheAngelLady.net, TheAngelLady.net, and the 800 number is 800-323-1790.
Awesome. And we're going to take a short break here. When we come back, more with Sue Storm, the Angel Lady. And we may have a few minutes when we come back to take another caller. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Give us a shout. Also, if you go to Transformation Talk Radio and you put your question in where it says write your question, we will get that on air for you. So I know many of you are not able to call in. Let's take a short break. I'm Dr. Pat with Sue Storm. We will be right back.
Thrive is what we experience when our mind, body, and soul operate as one. When we thrive, we excel on all levels. Thrive is the mindset that matters. It is essential to our being. Have you ever found yourself looking for the instruction manual on how to thrive? You'll find everything you need to help you feel strong, powerful, and peaceful in your own body. So don't waste any more time. Visit thrivebyjen.com today.
Get ready to experience Truth Talk Radio with host Deb Acker. Tune in to Truth Talk Radio each Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com to illuminate the truth in your daily life as you experience life, love, and abundance from a whole new perspective. This hit show will leave you feeling lighter and bring you into a place of infinite possibilities every day in every way. Visit TruthTalkRadioshow.com for upcoming transformative topics and guests.
Calling all moms, it's time to awaken your vibrant, intuitive, loving self in every area of your life. Join host Debbie Pokornik as she shares thoughts, stories, and tools to help you stand in your power. Listen to Vibrant, Powerful Moms helping everyday women create extraordinary lives. Mondays at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. For more information about Debbie, visit empoweringenergy.com. That's empowering with letters NRG.com. The Earth is an ever-changing being. Goddess Light Shamanic Healer Bree Gibbs guides us through the ascending worlds, bringing forth knowledge and truth. As a light creator, she is here to provide new information needed at this time in our evolution. Join Bree as she shares messages from guides, spirits, ascended masters, goddesses, and others. Tune in the second and fourth Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific, and Thursdays, 1 p.m. Pacific for Silver Gaia Radio.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
Miss any shows during the week? Don't worry, we've got you covered. With the free Transformation Talk Radio app, you'll have access to all of the past week's shows in the palm of your hand. Tune in to Transformation Talk Radio anywhere you go with our free app for any of your devices. Check out our app in the App Store and Google Play Store today.
I've seen enough, and I know enough to know. I know a good thing when I see it, and it's a bad thing to let go. Well, I've been around till I build out of control.
Wow. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. It's so great to be connecting with all of you, and thank you so much. As we said before, Sue Storm, the Angel Lady. Yeah, she is in the house. And as usual, we do take your calls and we take your instant feedback messages. So if you go to Transformation Talk Radio or even the Dr. Pat Show on the right, you'll see a box. Just type in your question. And if you've not gotten your angels, we'll be able to tell you what they are. I think one of the things that we were talking about earlier, and I want to get back to it, is, the way that you cover energy in the book. And the reason I want to get back to it is that sometimes we don't believe that we have control of what goes on in the outer world. And we actually don't. But there are things that we do have control over and can ask for help about. Energy and the way we see the world, I believe, is one of them. And I would love for you to talk about this a little bit.
Sure, absolutely. And the energy can be transmuted. Energy can be changed. So one of the remedies that I like really well is to say all the energy around me turns to positive to strengthen my core. And then if you are someplace where you can put your hand over your core, your navel area, and do that. Because positive energy is so essential. And like we were talking about, energy can change. You can take the negative energy that's around you and make it positive. You can send out positive energy. You can be positive. And another thing you can do, and one lady was talking about self-confidence, is if you move the energy from the front of your body to the back of your body so that it kind of goes from your chest and abdomen towards your backbone, and in the book it's called Backbone, you become more self-confident. You feel better. If you're going for a job interview or you're just even on a first date or something, put your energy in your backbone and make it move forward and in a way, and make you move forward in a way that's more powerful and confident. Is that what you were trying to get at, Dr. Pat?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Energy is an inside job.
Yeah, see, I like that. That's very good.
Yeah, it's not an outside job, although most of us have spent our lives trying to plug into something, some person, some place, something on the outside that's going to make us whole. I think, one of the much has been said about the Jerry Maguire quote, you complete me. I mean, it raised eyebrows on all sorts of levels, especially in the world of psychology, right? When that thing came out. But yet nobody actually minded the comment, show me the money, because show me the money is another way to say to the universe, yeah, send it my way, show me the money. And it became one of the most interesting affirmations of its time. And it's so simple to remember. It's like, okay, God, angels, universe, show me the money. That clip. And many people looked at it in a lot of different ways, but the energy around it and what Cuba Gooding Jr. actually did with Tom Cruise there is saying, no, I don't feel it. No, I don't feel it. No, I don't feel it. And that is exactly what we're talking about.
And I tell people they're like a maypole. They are the center of the universe around them, their children, their family, their coworkers. And if they can be strong, and if they can maintain, and if they can, when they go down, move up, if they can keep themselves stable and equal, all the things around them get better. So you can change energy by changing yourself. It only takes one person, one situation to change the energy around you. Start within. It's the perfect place to start. Get that harmony going inside of you.
Awesome. Now, as I'm thinking about this and we're looking at ways to change and shift, right? What I want to ask is, what can we do What can we do to create the space for abundance? Right?
Right.
What can we do?
For one thing, clear out the old patterns, and the angels are really good at this, finding the old patterns, the old thoughts, the things that you grew up with. Money doesn't grow on trees, or women can't be successful, or what did you hear when you were growing up? What are those thought patterns that are still stuck in there, and you probably don't even remember them, but they're still working against you? And to find out what they are, remove them, and clear the space, open you up. I tell people if it's a one-stall garage and there's a car in there, there's no room for another one. So let's pull that car out and let's get things new and different and open, and increase and expand your awareness, expand your horizons, and also expand your financial situation. It's all energy. It's all learning how to manage it and work with it.
Now, sometimes we can't see our own energy. It shows up like some of the folks today, being stuck, not being able to move forward, dreams that seem to be shattered, all of the above. But I think it's important to remember the I am energy of things, isn't it?
Yes. And I think that's why all the universal energy is up there. In fact, I tell people, think of the universal bank and go take out a loan. Take out your investment in the universal bank. Just let it work with you. Let it work through you. And energy is manageable. You can be stuck, but you can pick yourself up. Angels, raise my vibrations an octave. Get your vibrations up. Say that a couple times a day.
Yeah.
Angels, raise my vibrations an octave. And then you get into the law of attraction. Then you're up higher and in the law of attraction.
I love it. Thank you for today's show. I would love one more time. Now, every time you're on, you create something special for our listeners. They are the most amazing listeners, aren't they, Sue?
They absolutely are. I agree with you on that. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the website is theangellady.net, TheAngellady.net. The 800 number for your consultation and the Dr. Pat Double Your Money special is 800-323-1790. And for the price of one, you get 2.5 hours of angel time and angels helping you make decisions and supporting you and guiding you and changing your life, bringing you love, bringing you financial gain.
All right. Now, one last thing, Sue. What is your personal message?
My personal message today is just allow. Allow for new things to happen. Allow for, give it the space. Don't shut yourself down. Open yourself to opportunity. Christopher is the angel of opportunity. Welcome him into your life and just allow him to create wonderful, magical things for you.
And you know what, Sue? I have a message as well.
Okay.
And the message that I have comes right from Sue's book. I'm going to just say it. It's Angel First Aid, Remedies for Life, Love, and Prosperity. And it comes right from the book. And here, get ready, everybody. Here it is. It's on success. And it goes like this. Personal empowerment becomes a fundamental or crucial component in the quest for prosperity. Individuals who are successful experience a sense of personal satisfaction. Good fortune permeates every facet of their daily lives. A genuine measure of success is a contentment and fulfillment that is realized when individuals excel. From George, the angel of success, right, Sue?
That's the one. Okay.
All right, George, we got it. Thank you. Sue Storm, the Angel Lady. Go to theangellady.net. And for me, go to the drpatshow.com, transformationtalkradio.com. Or if you even want more juicy stuff, go to the transformationnetwork.com. We'll see you next time, everybody.
preceding audio was via a Skype call.